Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin back again today with navigations for this week ahead. Let's get right to it. This is where I use a deck of tarot cards and the moon phases and the angel numerology just to give you a heads up about what's coming up each day this week. This is for the week of February 22nd to the 28th. We are in week number 9 of 2026, so let's get right to it. Sunday. I've already done the Divine Daily Blast and deepened what's happening for all of us on Sunday. It is an Angel Numerology 7 day, and we do have the Tarot card of the Moon, which is really talking about looking at our shadow work, pointing fingers, or at least pointing a spotlight into the areas of unusual things that we don't necessarily look at in quite the right way, although that is more coming up on Wednesday. This would be your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, things, people, places, situations, stories that are a little bit off kilter. Perhaps you've had an idea that comes out of left field. The moon is dealing with those underlying issues, particularly the non-physical, your psychic stuff. Now, the moon will be traveling through Taurus, and the good vibes are afoot because the elements of Mars is aligning with the healing energies of Chiron. So spend time with loved ones, and that's highly favorable. It's a number 7 Angel Numerology Day, which we've talked about being about focus. It's a lucky number 7, making good choices, thinking about your choices, trying not to obsess about the material, but making a choice that's best for you. Moving on to Tuesday. This is the card of Temperance. Monday, that's Sundays. Monday. This is the card of Temperance. Talking about taking care to balance the energies and the personalities. You know, it's very strongly, or can be strongly linked to the Chariot, where the Chariot card pushes ahead like a bull in a china shop. Let's go, move. Temperance is pulling her back a little bit and moving gently forward, blending energies, blending personalities, blending conversations, so you get the right mix. Now, not taking too long, because procrastination can sink in, and not rushing ahead because you can upset something or somebody. This is a delicate dance of your intentions mixed with encouragement. The moon is still working her way through Taurus, and we are also into the eclipse season. So this is a powerful time of energy. Consider what your action plan for manifestation of your dreams looks like, because we're coming up on the Taurus Mercury retrograde, which is not quite here yet, but it's about to happen. Moving on to Tuesday, it's a number 9. Now, Monday's a number 8, success, angel numerology number. Tuesday's a number 9, declaration, ending of cycles, the coming to conclusion. It's also the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, by some, can be considered the happy instigator of new plans and new dreams and new opportunities coming to get together, or it could mean unwanted meddling. The page can bring news that is helpful to spark new ideas, to get things kicked off, or, well, not to put finer point on it, she can also spread gossip and distract from positive progress. Now, Tuesday, we're in the first quarter moon in Gemini. It's a good time to take stock of where you are, what's going on at the moment, what, where, how, why, and mostly about your action plan. Your action plan that you looked at the beginning of the year should be reviewed on Tuesday. Moving into Wednesday, we've got this Hangman. Red cardinal and a blue bird upside down, not really paying attention to the birds in the trees. They're looking at him like, what in God's name are you doing? What is happening here? And our subject, which could be the maestro of the Fool card, is just hanging upside down, looking at things from a different angle. Sometimes I like to take this card and literally flip it. what does that image look like? Somebody reaching for the stars, but this way it's reaching for the earth. So on Wednesday, it's a 10-1, Angel Numerology Day, magical manifestation. We see the hangman waking up to new visions, waking up to new ideas, finding freedom and seeing things from the opposite angle. The moon is in Gemini on Wednesday, also square to Venus and Mercury retrograde. So, what does that mean for us? There could be issues of love, and it could be issues of luck, could be issues of manifestation today. So what do you do with all that? Well, the eclipse energy is in full force. That's what makes things a little tricky. So tread carefully on Wednesday. Moving on into Thursday, quite a lovely tarot card for Thursday. Thursday is about diplomacy. It's the sign to keep going, to not give up, to keep your eyes, your heart, your dreams, your wishes pointing forward. Oh, excuse me. This is the 7 of coins. In this photo, in this image, we see our gardener taking her rest because she knows that the seeds she planted way back are bearing fruit. Now, they're not quite ready to harvest. However, it does give her the idea to take a little bit of a rest, take some solace, and know that the hard work is paying off, even if there could be a little more work to be done. The moon on Thursday is in the sign of Cancer, and Mercury starts its first retrograde cycle. So double check everything and have a sense of humor as you go. Having a little review of your plans and your dreams doesn't hurt on Thursday. Friday, we see another major arcana. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 major cards this week. A page being part of the court cards. Friday, we have the Strength card. Now, in this image, we see our subject hypnotizing the tiger. She's having control over her strengths and weaknesses. So on Friday, you've got to act like you've got the strength to tame the lion, or a tiger in this case. It's more about overcoming fear of growth, more about overcoming the fears of what is possible. It could be giving you this giddy idea that whatever you wanted and whatever you were planning, whatever you were thinking about, is actually starting to come to fruition and you don't know what to do with that. This is Friday's energy. This card reminds us we can use the light of divine source energy to overcome any challenges we think exist. The moon is in Cancer and Mercury is retrograde in this eclipse season, so it'll be important on Friday to avoid arguments because the energy on Friday could feel a little intense. Humor and lightheartedness would be your best assets on Friday, or the best approach. Saturday, the 8 of Wands. Even in traditional tarot, the 8 of Wands is signifying that everything's firing on all cylinders, and this is no exception. Here we see our 8 Wands acting like rockets off of a launch pad. We've got Sagittarius, who's firing a rocket, making things happen. Let's just go. Now, the 8 of Wands, it's probably a card that says, did anybody say blast off? Because there's a lot of energy going on. Being that they're all facing the right way, and being that they've all left the launch pad, things will work out as they should. So let go and enjoy this ride of frenzy. This is a little bit like the runners when they hear the starting pistol, how they're all bunched up and all of a sudden whoosh they go. That can be a little bit daunting. So this is Saturday. On Saturday, the moon is in Leo. Mercury and Venus are having a little kiki, meeting up. They are laying praise upon you, or you could be laying praise upon somebody else. This is all about praise, affirmation, admiration, appreciation. Let's just celebrate the people who have helped us. So, not a particularly wild week, which I find the first quarter moon cycle and the fourth quarter moon cycle to be a little bit not blah exactly, but first, second, third, once the new moon and the full moon have done their thing, and it takes about a week to do it, we kind of settle into the other weeks, which is, this is like a week where not too much is going on. The only thing I can say is that Wednesday to Thursday, Mercury does the retrograde cycle, and you may find things that you have to look at again. Not that things are going to repeat, could be, but looking at things, having a little look over. Is everything in the right place at the right time? You could find that midweek, one of your plans drops out, but another plan comes in. That could be that kind of energy. Well, my friends, that's it for the week. Let me know in the comments how you found this, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Divine Daily Blast. Bye for now.